And we're live.
Hello.
Vlog 2. Welcome to my channel. Looks like I've got a special guest here, Mr. Fresh03. How you doing today?
I'm super duper tired. Super tired.
Understandable, most definitely. Actually,
I
I
washed
didn't.
my face and came on here.
Fair enough. Well, depending on how you say that, in what order, that may come off a little funny, but whatever.
Well, you know.
Kind of wanted to give an update to everybody and get some input from anybody who's here with me. In this case, it's going to be you.
Cobra's fire's out there. Mr. Cobra Fire.
Hello, Cobra. How you doing? I have to
They're
find
fun.
them so that way we can see who's out there. So, give me just a brief moment here, and we will find that video. Why is it not showing up in my feed? So, oh,
Somebody
hey,
finished.
that's why I'm
There we
viewing
go.
myself.
There's Dawn, and Dawn's out there. It's Cobra and Dawn.
Hello, Don. How are you today?
The lovely Dawn. We love you, Dawn. We love your face.
There we go. Little update on what's going on today. I'm getting this dripping thing down pat, and it may also be the death of me, I think. Namely, my wallet, because I see all of these cool things I want to do with it, and it's just a matter of being able to do it. How do I give a wrench? Let's see if we can figure that out for you, Don.
You go all the way over to the end, to the edge, and there should be like 3 little dots. You slide all the way over to the end of what she typed, and you should see 3 little dots at the end of it.
Got it. Bam.
Click on that. Set user as moderator. I'm going to grab some more water. Donna, I'm tired because I just got in from riding 35 miles on my bike. That's why I'm tired.
Brief update as far as how this wonderful vaping journey is going. There is a whole lot that I'd like to talk about there. For starters, the FDA Deeming regulations. From everything that I'm seeing that's coming out on that, there's going to be a lot of changes, in my opinion, there. So what's going to need to be done is everybody does need to follow their advocacy, whether it be CASA, not blowing smoke. Pay attention to what they're telling us to do, so that way we can all move towards a common goal of getting that corrected. Regulation is a good thing. However, it is not good in the way that they're doing it. The other thing that we want to talk about tonight here is how I'm actually doing as far as vaping is concerned. I've moved on from my little e-cigator pen to a 50-watt device, and now up to a nice RDA, and that velocity style. Oop, there's
Kitty on channel.
Ivana sighting. As far as that's all concerned, I think there's going to be a lot more of me moving up into something new. Hopefully you guys can all see that and watch as it goes. Well, hello there, Mr. Gizzards, too. How are you this evening? Wondering how long our delay is here.
It's not very long.
No.
Did you want Gizzard on? We can invite Gizzard on.
I did toss him an invite. I don't know if he showed up though, or got it or not.
Hello, Mrs. DJ. She's just hanging out in the background now.
Yeah, that she is.
She was looking for changing the couch.
Keys. Uh, so, Fresh, what is your, from what you're seeing here, from like what Stefan's put out and Kasa and everything, what's your ideas here on that deeming right now?
I mean, right now as it stands, it's some bullshit, TJ. It's some bullshit. Essentially the official, since we've officially named Vaping Day, May 10th is officially Vaping Day because that's the day the deeming regs came out officially. They've officially hit us in the face. From there, there's 90 days to introduce new products, which means as of August 9th will be the last day that new stuff can come out. So, it's gonna suck, but we're gonna get flooded with new shit over the next couple of months, TJ. The U.S. market will, because everybody's gonna rush to get their products on the market because, quite frankly, there's no way that the FDA in their current format can approve the number of products, even if people had the money.
Yeah, that's very true. Just even for me, only vaping for such a short time, as many different products that I see out there, there's no way, even after that 90-day span where there's a freeze on the market, what's there already, these people can put all of that stuff through. Let's say everybody did have the money to go ahead and push it all through to try to get it authorized. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't have all of those done within the 2-year period. It just wouldn't happen. There's too many devices out there, especially the way that they've written those out. I mean, I guess if they decide to get a wild hair up their tuchus and figure out a better way to get it done, yes, but on the other side of that, it's just not going to happen because, A, we don't even know what the regulations are that are going to be set in place to say, yes, this is going to be acceptable, no, this is not. It still all seems pretty fuzzy to me.
Yeah, they spent, you'd have to spend so much money. Right now, the estimate's $1 million. That price, if products actually start going to the FDA in mass, would be higher because there's no way they can keep up. And so it's going to cost a premium. That'll drive the price of getting your product approved up. Like I said, this is as things stand. I don't think this is the final form of what everything's going to look like in the end. I think probably we're going to see the deeming, the predicate date, which means the day from what's good. I think that's going to get pushed up probably to 2014. I think it's probably there's a better than average shot of that happening right now. And then I think there's going to be some serious litigation on the part of what should we call these guys? The Great Vaping Alliance, Not Blowing Smoke, CASA, SAFADA, the ABA, everybody's teamed up at this point.
I watched a video earlier today. It was Ruby Rue's video. Didn't she call them the coalition as of right now?
Yeah, the coalition of vaping. There we go. Ruby Rue is awesome. If you haven't learned that, TJ, Ruby Rue is pretty awesome.
Most definitely. Well, hello there, Down Under. Welcome to the show.
What are you doing? What's going on here? You having a private party in the kitty pen? What's going on?
Little impromptu live Wednesday vlog update with a couple of random guests.
Nice work. And by the way, Fresh, TJ was over hanging out with some of the Australian guys in one of our chat rooms the other night.
Nice. He was hanging out with the Aussies.
Yep.
Yonko.
You gave them what for?
That was in the morning for me. I was just about ready to go to work when you guys were on there.
Yeah.
Good time. Mr. Gizzard Stew, hello.
Hi, I brought my cock.
I see it. Just letting it hang out.
No, I'm here.
Hey,
Cool.
if you got to be hidden for a little bit to do your thing, I ain't mad at you.
What's up, e-ciggers?
Oh man, every time he says it, it gets dirtier. It gets dirtier and closer to being racist somehow. I'm not sure.
Paul said I had to behave because it's TJ's show. So
TJ's like me. I don't particularly think there's any pattern of behavior that has to be followed.
No, you do what the hell you want. You're not gonna hurt my feelings any, that's for sure.
What else did I think? I was thinking about the deeming regs. I think, like I said, the coalition. I think there's going to be some pretty serious litigation here. You're going to start seeing links coming out for sponsor this, or donate your money here, donate your money here, donate your money here. As long as it's going to one of the companies in the coalition, give them your money, because this is how we win, is to give them money. Not that we can win, quite frankly, but we can make things better than what they are right now. And that's going to be, I think the end result is that we make things better than it is. Because as it is right now, just 99% of the vapor market gone. No way in hell that anybody can afford it, and no way in hell that they get everything put together to get put out. There's no way the FDA can get their shit together long enough to evaluate product. And that's part of the deeming regs, is if the FDA has not responded to you within 1 year of your application date, it doesn't mean they've said no. It just means that you can't sell it anymore. So obviously the process is flawed. The process is highly flawed.
Then they can just put those on the eternal back shelf of steeping, basically.
Yeah.
Where you just sit there forever in this middle ground.
Yunkel, I agree that the way things are right now is unacceptable. To think that we're getting rid of regulation completely, that's a foolish thought. Just like I've been saying, there's things that I wish people would advertise better, but they were free to do what they pleased. It didn't mean that it was a good idea, and now it's blown up in their face. They're going after software. That doesn't surprise me. Paul / Labwork Vapes from the comments.
Listen, the big thing, Fresh, they cannot go after software because, A, that means all the software used for programming the devices, that means all like the calculators that we use, that's going to put a lot of people in jeopardy. That's stupidity.
That means if you use your phone to do an Eliquid calculation, it's a tobacco product.
Yeah. What the fuck? That's overreach. Sorry, man. But that's severe overreach.
It is. No, the FDA right now the FDA has grabbed everything that they can in a bear hug. Now, what the coalition and what we can all do is pry things out of their greedy little hands and smash them in the face with a kendo stick every chance we get. And it is through giving money, and it's through litigation. There's no other way for this to work. Grassroots movements, petitions, all that stuff, the time for that's gone. It's gone. The second they put those regs out, it's gone. That's already been approved. That's already been read by the White House. It's already been approved. It's too late. Too late. It's published. They're laws.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I can smell you. International Vaping Alliance. There should have been an International Vaping Alliance all along, Paul. Yeah, the electronics. If it's involved, right now, like I said, right now, everything that the FDA could grab, including these little beauties that I think are probably going to be what really blows up in their face, going after 18650s, 26650s, any lithium-ion battery, going after those, I think was a foolish maneuver on their part. But you know, right now, if you think regulation's going away, it's not. It's always going to be here now in some form or another.
It's not that regulation's a bad thing. It's just the way that they're trying to go about it is a bad thing. I mean,
exactly. And this is how it always. This is how. I was going to say this is how it always goes. It's always the worst right at the start. The compromise that we meet up with in the end, it may not be so bad, but there's going to be something. And anybody who thinks that there isn't is I'll say it again, they're foolish, thinking that there isn't always going to be something now. There's always going to be a process now to get your products approved. There's no getting around that. Hopefully it's not as costly and as long. Hopefully it's not as costly and as long as it is right now. I hope the predicate date gets pushed up until May 10th. Is what I would like to see. I would like to see the predicate date get changed to May 10th. When they published it, then it should have been good. Or at the very least, seeing it pushed until 2 years ago. 2 years ago, when they initially released the first version, this is what's going to happen. That right there would be our best case scenario at this point.
I think for me, it bothers me more because I just got started into this, and now it seems like they're just taking it all away. Or, I mean, I already know what I have to do to stay in it just from paying attention, watching videos, everything else, knowing there's other options out there available to me. But I think what bothers me the most is there's people like me who may not have gotten the chance to make that switch from cigarettes to vaping, that better life choice. Whereas now I'm in that better life choice, and they're trying to rip it out of my hands. I'm not going back to smoking. They can kiss my ass. Period.
Me too.
Real.
Don, are you still out there? Don, Adore Eliquid from the comments, are you still out there? If they change the predicate date till February 12th, I think it's February 12th, 2014, or February 27th, 2014, would you be okay, Don? 2 years ago, 2014, February 2014. I mean, it wasn't fantastic. It isn't like it is. It wasn't like it is now. There was some decent devices out, but nothing.
DNA 30s.
Yeah. Oh, I could grab my Hanamod.
Yeah.
I got my Hanamod sitting over here. I'd be perfectly legal walking down the street.
Your Hanamod and your Nautilus tank.
Yeah, my Nautilus. This right here, this setup right here would be perfectly valid.
Yeah, nice.
Your Spire.
Would you be okay? Would you be okay, Don? If it was 2014, were you a thing in February 14?
God, I hope so. God, I hope so.
There it is. How many remember these babies?
Oh yeah.
Hell?
The DNA. This is a DNA 30. It's called a Hana DNA 30.
I remember.
Yep, the Heisenberg.
That's right.
Can't say yes to that. We would have MVPs and Naughties.
Yep, right there, MVP and Nautilus. The thing is, we wouldn't have bottom vertical coils because the Nautilus Mini didn't come out until the end of 2014. So we would have the BDCs on here. But yeah, the good old Hanamod. Hanamod, this thing. The great thing about these, TJ, is if you put your battery in backwards, it would start smoking and fry out the board, and you were out like $120 for a 30 watt device.
Oh,
better not put your battery in backwards.
Yep. I think there's
you
several mods that
apart with a screwdriver. Sorry. You had to take it apart with a screwdriver, is what I was saying.
Yeah, you do have to take it apart with a screwdriver.
So no quick changing of batteries or anything like that.
No.
Oh, you can mod it to put a magnet in it, but
you lose your tiny screws, you're shit out of luck.
Yep.
And that's, I haven't taken this apart in years.
There's probably a leaky old battery in there.
No, there's no way. There's no way I still have a battery in here.
2013 battery. He's gonna
I've
find
got
a
I've got a VTC4 up in here. That's
VTC5's green one's up in there. He's like, oh, look at that.
While I'm thinking about it, I do need to throw a little shout out to Mr. Leafa Vapes out here. I did get his care package today, so I will no longer be known as Golf Teak Oil Master. He also, apparently, he's a comedian too. Did you guys know that Leafa Vapes is a comedian?
No.
He's pretty funny dude.
Oh, he really is. He's this kind of cocksucker.
Awesome.
Fucking dickhead. Funny. Don't get me wrong. I laughed when I opened it. My first thought was this must be what they hand out to the Bears when they're playing because none of them can catch a pass. They can't hang on to the ball. So I did get a good kick out of it.
Yeah, if it is 14, if we do get it 14, it would be Mech Life. I was not a door until June 2014. We'll still find. I think the door flavor drops will live on. What do you guys think?
Oh, most definitely.
I think a door aroma drops will live on. Don.
I could use a little aromatherapy.
I could too.
Yeah.
It's flavor because I love hazelnut custard flavored ice snow cones.
That's right.
Plus I also need her flavors to make soap.
That's right.
Good for some things.
I want to smell like a sinful apple roll every time I wash.
I concur. That's right. That's right. Lab works. That's right. That's right, Paul. The door soap works. I had an E-Fest in there.
Oh, there was a battery still in there.
There was a battery still in here.
Ah!
Get this right. I love it.
Ah, Colin. It's been in there for 2 years.
It probably has been in there for 2 years.
Purple Leaf has to work.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's funny.
So the nice thing was it did charge pretty good. It did charge pretty good.
Pure peach
you could charge a single 18650 in this thing to be fully charged in about 3 hours in this thing.
Holy wow, that's a quick turnaround time.
It was incredible. It was incredible times we were living in, TJ.
Yes.
Oh, do you guys remember how great the MVP2 was when it came out? This whole 11 watts that this thing can push? This thing was the shit.
Yeah, that was a game changer.
It was revolutionary.
It was revolutionary. Because the only other thing out there that, I mean, that when this came out, when the MVP2 came out, it was like 50. I want to say it was between 50 and $70 for an 11 watt regulated device that had an internal lipo that lasted for days. TJ, I'm telling you, this thing you could vape on an MVP2 for days and days. You could vape on an MVP2. It was between 50 and $70 depending on where you got it, and you could only vape up to 11 watts. But the only other thing out there at the time really was like the Provaris, and the Provaris are like $300 a pop still to this day. So,
Jesus.
Yeah, Provaris were like 30 watt devices as well. So they weren't very high devices.
Provaris just released a new one actually. Really, really, really high-end titanium device, and it looks pretty sexy too, actually.
A titanium MVP?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be kind of sick. So
yeah, they're not cheap though. They're about $500.
Yeah, mech mods. A regular even a clone tube mod, TJ, would run you $100. back in 2014.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you could get super duper cheap ones that weren't very good, but I mean, there was the Skatua was around. I can tell you that for sure. The Skatua, the copper by Skatua was around because that was one of the first mechs that I got. It was good. It was a great copper mech too.
I like the looks of those things. They're very gorgeous devices. Those copper, the stainless steel, the titanium ones I've seen, all of them are very beautiful devices.
Yeah, like, okay, TJ, it's like this one, like a custom John Russ box, right?
Yeah, that's
these are a thing of beauty, like the wiring, everything. That's just
the hot ticket too.
yeah, but
I'm getting there slowly but surely.
yeah, but can I just say, like, this is a series box. Don't play in this land until you know what you're doing. And when you get coil building down pat, not a problem. Start with a parallel first, then move to a series.
This is all parallel in here, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at, right? That's parallel mech. That's dual 18650, right mech. That's also dual 18650, but series, parallel.
There we go. I got some mechs. I went and grabbed some mechs, everybody.
Ooh.
I had some mechs sitting in the back. Put them back in their cases.
What have you got?
I've got the copper. I've got the copper. This was the logoless copper clone of the Skatua.
Oh God, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the I don't know if you can see that, but when it's tightened all the way down, it actually almost looks seamless. Right.
Yeah, it does.
Nice chunky threads, and it's just a gorgeous little mech. All copper though, all copper everything. The button on it's so nice.
Spring-loaded buttons.
No, it's magnetic. Magnetic button.
I thought it sounded like a spring. It's nice though. Watch out, Yeti's trying to get them off you.
Yeah, Yunkel, you trying to come after my logoless Skatua copper mech there? And then I got a couple. Here's another one. There's another one, Yunkel. You've been around, Yunkel. You've seen me break this guy out. That is a steel-plated copper, or not steel-plated, silver-plated copper. Silver-plated though. Fu Hatton.
Yeah. You're presented, fresh.
And here's another one. This is the gold-plated copper Fu Hatton.
Fuck.
Gold, baby. That's gold. So I got mech life down. I'll be okay. I'll be okay if we come to mech life.
There we go. Good night. See, I see all of those things in my local B&Ms, and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know enough about this shit yet. I need to do more research.
Mech mods are just you're just essentially dumping what power the battery is going to give you through your build.
Yeah.
So you get really good. You get really good at doing the Ohm's law calculations in your head really quickly, and then
it's good to learn. It's good to learn to use out. You better learn how to use a Mac. You might need that information someday.
Yeah. Someday, sooner than any of us would hope. But I mean, there's still 2 years. There's still 2 years at this point before the hammer really slams down. So, I mean, that gives people a lot. That gives us a lot of time to litigate and get things changed around for the better. Because quite frankly, a lot of what they've reached for is beyond their reach. They shouldn't be able to go after websites. They shouldn't be able to go after batteries. They shouldn't be able to go after software. You know, this is all things that could be used for something else. They shouldn't be able to go after wire. They shouldn't be able to go after cotton. Flavors, they cannot go after. I don't care what they're saying. They cannot go after flavors. Don. I think we should call it what would be a good Dawn Drop Soap Company. She could sell VG. She could sell VG, VG and flavors, and you make your own soap.
Yeah.
Dawn Drops. Dawn Drop Soap Company. What
Drops
else?
by Dawn. Drops by Dawn.
Drops by Dawn. Yeah, I like it. I
Oh,
like it. Scented Candle Game. See, I think that they also, you know, they opened up this huge gateway for people to walk right around what they've laid out. The black market and the gray market is going to be fantastic, everybody.
They just want to eviscerate, shake it up. That's all.
And you know, there's some things that on this market that we're going to see in the next couple months come out that never should have made it to market anyway, but they're going to get rushed out.
Yeah, there's going to be an influx of just straight garbage out there.
And just
Think
straight
so?
shit.
Yeah,
I was talking to one of my SF buddies, and he was talking about how he was doing all of his RY roll. He was rolling his own cigarettes and stuff, and talking to me about it while I was out vaping. I was like, "Dude, did you hear about the FDA?" He's like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "Well, have fun with it for another couple months." You are not immune either, my friend.
That's exactly right, because they took that shit away too.
Yep. Cigars, everything. I mean, it isn't just us. I mean, it seems like vaping certainly got the worst of it, but premium cigars.
Yeah.
Premium cigars got hit with the baseball bat. The DIY tobacco scene got hit with a bat. Hookahs, all that good stuff. Everything got hit. So it's not just us.
Yeah.
That's right. Adora Aromatherapy. Can I sign up for a monthly subscription? It's like Sensi.
Skincare, baking, candy, soap, coffee flavorings. I like where your head's at, Don.
I do too. Like Sensi, except for it's Adorsy.
You'll sell a lot better than they do, anyways.
Sensi's like a multi-billion dollar company. It's fucking ridiculous what that thing is. I've even got one of my friends talked me into getting some of her stuff. I've got it up in the. I've got a Boise State Broncos candle warmer back there from her. Here, Gizzard thought I had something Denver Broncos sitting in my house. He was getting all happy for a minute.
Actually, their Bronco is orange.
It is. It is an orange one. Beard care. There you go.
I like where your head's at. Please.
Beard oil.
That's right.
Pure peach beard oil.
Pure peach beard oil. Ooh. That'd be rubbery.
Walk around smelling like peaches all day. The bad part is I might be catching myself shoving my beard in my mouth going nom 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 nom.
Just dripping, just putting drops of nicotine on your beard and just licking it. Who's talking to you, Giz?
Get a little steamer there and just vape it out the beard.
You can find his invite. I'm gonna send him one.
Who's that?
Yunkel.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
It just took him a minute, that's all.
You found it.
Yunkel.
What's up?
How are you doing there,
Yunkel? Yunkel Juan Kenobi.
Yunkel Juan Kenobi. Oh, so you did that, Don. Okay, you did it. Don is in this. Just in case Don felt like just saying, Don.
Oh, yeah.
There's only two people
I
in
like it
chat.
all.
There's only two people in chat, your uncle and Don. I figured you might as well just bring them on.
And Cobra. Don't forget Cobra.
Well, let's see if Cobra will join in. Why not? We'll just put everybody on since there's nobody out there today.
Bring the whole panel. We're going to bring the whole panel in here until we fill up to 10.
Fuck it, might as well.
That's right. Might as well.
All right, I'll send an invite to someone, see if he's working or not.
Nice. That exclusivity to the TJ channel.
This could be interesting.
Hazy, you already told us you couldn't come in here, Hazy. You got your invite, don't you? Don't you start getting lippy and moody out there, Hazy.
You had your chance.
Did you hear that? TJ's going to put you in timeout. Hazy.
I gave you an invite. You threw it back in my face, said you couldn't.
You had your chance, Hazy.
That's right.
Good night, Hazy.
Love it.
We're all organised to go to the races with him.
We love Hazy. We love Don. We love them all. We love you all. Cobra, we love you, Cobra. You did get an invite, Don. I just saw your name.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
There we go. Chat, there it is.
There you go. You got an invite now. Everybody's invited.
Yeah, I got to thinking. I mean, other than the battery situation, it's like shit. What if they, if we can't get mechs or if we can't get devices or anything for a while, and then Fresh started breaking out all his back supply, and that got me thinking. I was like, what am I talking about? I said, just because I've got, a rotation of 10 devices that I use, that's just what I use on a daily basis. I still have 17 more devices that are in boxes that I don't use.
Yeah, exactly. No,
so
and that's the thing. That's the thing with this situation, your uncle. It's all of us. We're fine. These people sitting here on this panel, we're fine right now.
Yeah,
we're fine.
Right.
We're fine in August. We're fine in 2 years when everything goes away. All of us,
right.
We're good.
Yeah, it's not me.
People that never got a chance. It's the people that never got a chance, and they're stuck.
Exactly. That was going to be my point. Exactly. It's the people that, are either just now coming into vaping, or the people that are still smoking that haven't had a chance, that haven't been shown what vaping is. That will never, that might not ever get to see.
Or it's it's the views. Everybody can vape the views. Fuck that. Fuck that noise. It's so bad.
Yeah. Well, that's not fair to anybody.
Who did you add? Oh, okay. That'd be great if he could come in, because then we could, it'd be great to get into the conversation. Comparatively, what are they doing to you guys?
We're being bent over.
I know you are.
Like, Getty Red.
We got it bad. The Australians are having a fuck of a time.
They were having a fuck of a time before.
Aren't you?
They decided to try and shove it up their ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the case too.
Poor Paul's got three 26.650s that were already stuck in there by the Australian government. Now they're aiming at you with a fucking post hole digger, Paul. They're trying to get in there and take your wallet.
Well, hello, Tawan.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Don. Hello.
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
I heard what's going. I heard her lovely voice saying, "What's going?"
It's Purple Moth Lady.
What's going on?
Oh, there goes all of our viewers. We're all on here.
Yeah, the Wednesday night secret show, Don.
Don't tell nobody.
Anybody, anybody that is watching TJ's channel and might not be aware of what's going on. Someone found TJ. Might not be aware of what's going on with the situation. It's it is what it is right now. What are you holding up, Wizards, Stu?
Smoking Joe.
This guy was around in 2007, wasn't he?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Camel.
Or
Yeah.
they already got it.
Yeah, Google's been giving us all sorts of updates. I want to know what this Q&A. I want to know what this Q&A stuff is.
Q&A.
Which Q&A, Fresh?
There's a Q&A feature over on the side now.
Only TJ can access it. Whoever starts the thing,
I don't know
I
what it
think.
is.
I don't know what it is.
You should play with it. See if you can make it work.
That's so your audience can ask the host or the moderator questions.
Oh, wow.
Instead of having a chat.
What is all this
Actually,
cool stuff?
I know. Look at all the new shit.
What the?
Actually, because we don't have very many people on here tonight, it would probably be a fairly good time, because you can only run this on a live show. Might be a good time to try to figure out a couple of those things. And then we can all ask TJ how to do it.
TJ, hit Q&A. See what happens.
Let me see if I can find it online. I don't even see it.
If you can figure out how to do it, then Hazy can ask us questions.
Hazy, you can ask us all the things that you've ever wanted to know about us.
Well, my Google update is done, so maybe me now.
Hello, Dawn.
Hello, Dawn.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the Q&A bar over here on my side.
Weird. I have it. It tells me that this feature is disabled.
Let's see if I can turn that on.
I think that they can enable it.
There you go, Fresh. I gave you
might be able to
controls.
turn it
Here,
on.
we're gonna give everybody controls. See what happens.
Oh, we all get to play with Q&A?
Oh yeah.
Jackpot.
I'm not touching nothing, because then my internet will go to shit. So I'm not doing nothing.
Now you're sounding beautiful, Dawn. You sound beautiful.
Would you get the guy out in the comments under control? Seems to be just talking a lot of trash out there.
Showcase.
What, Hazy and Mr. Cobra Fire? They're the only ones left out there. You better pay attention to them. See,
nobody
but here's the thing, though. Now that I'm in here, I can't have chat open because I have like the world's best internet, so I can have one window open.
Okay, don't worry about it.
We've got to answer this question here.
Did you see this ejection feature? That's new.
What?
There's an ejection feature in case you have Hazy on your show, and in rare cases when he acts out, you can now kick them out of the conversation.
Oh, Giz. That's the... Wait. I found it. It's a CAC button. Clear all Canadians. Kicked them all out of the room. I love you, Hazy.
I'm alone and cold. Poor Hazy.
So I do have to read this question there. It says, Giz, how long have you been growing your beard for? Fresh, same question. TJ, same question. Paul, no questions.
What, you racist son of a bitch. What about mine?
Can't see yours.
You have a beard?
Jackpot, uncle.
Is your beard done? Is that on your lower third?
Hey, we got another viewer. Sean K is out there.
Sean K.
Sean K's out there, the Troll King?
He is.
Well, thanks for showing up, everybody. That'll conclude the show.
I know, Sean K. Who are you going to troll?
You've only got one person
Sean
out
K
there.
and Hazy control each other.
What happened to Mr. Cloverfire? He's out there.
Cobra Fire's too nice to get trolled by Sean K.
Cobra Fire went to bed.
Did he?
Did he?
Oh.
He took Hazy's job.
Good night, Hazy.
I can turn Paul's camera off.
Yep.
Oh, poor Paul.
This is
that's
pretty
kinda
cool. What can you do and what can't you do in this? This is this could be interesting.
And we can
TJ, did you
mute
find
Giz.
out?
What
Yeah, you can mute me.
happened to Paul? What
Paul
happened
got
to
muted.
Did you figure out how to ask? Did you figure out how to initialize the Q&A part of it though?
It won't initialize. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't even show up on my screen. Granted, the Mac thing must be a little different.
There
Which
you go.
browser are you?
Paul's back.
Which browser are you running? TJ, which browser are you using?
Safari.
Oh, that might be why. Maybe which browser are you running, Fresh?
Chrome.
Yeah, see, he might be able to see it because it's Chrome.
Oh.
Dr. TMI, what are you doing?
Oh, Jesus.
Dr. TMI.
Yeah.
Crap, that's Hazy. And he's got a wrench. That's right. I gave a Canadian a wrench. I don't know what I was thinking.
CAC. Where's the CAC button?
I mean, all the dude's going to do is roll out and he's going to start beating it up against the maple tree trying to get syrup out of it. We know what's going to happen. we know what Hazy's about to get himself up to.
That Hazy's first wrench.
Is that your first? Are you aiming for a collection, Hazy?
I think I can officially carry the first wrench title on the TJ show.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You did the first one.
I think you were the second wrench I bestowed. I know Ren was the first wrench I handed out. I think you were the second wrench. I was like, oh shit, Don's here. Don wants to post links. Let me give you a wrench, Don.
Yep. I needed a wrench.
Alright.
What other cool features are in here?
I can draw.
Turning into a free-for-all. I love it.
Can draw on Gizzard. It says it's searching for your face, Gizzard.
Oh, did they add that draw thing back on again?
Let's go to just freestyle.
Do you know how many incriminating photos I have from G-Spot back in the day where we could draw people's face and take pictures?
Yeah, I've actually seen a few of them, Dawn. They're quite funny.
Yeah. they're pretty. They're classic.
Some of them are.
Oh man, Gizzard, what have you been up to? Oh. Can you clear it? Let me run Paul for a bit here.
I have no clue.
Oh, he's not running draw. No!
Yeah, I can't see anything you're doing, Fresh, so it must just be on your... Unless you have to open the toolbox to see it, which I'm not touching nothing, so...
He just run and draw.
Well, for an impromptu, I've got more people on my panel than I do viewers. This is great.
Everybody needs to post the link on their Facebook or their Instagram or their... Oh, TJ, stop that.
Getting booted.
God dang.
Oh man, someone's drawing all sorts of awful things around here.
Oops.
Oh man.
I booted myself.
Jackpot.
The good
I
part is
wonder-
I was going to start drawing cum drops all over your face, TJ. So
I wonder if lower thirds will work now.
one would imagine.
If you're using Chrome browser, they'll work. If you're using other browsers,
Sometimes it does. Mine did mine turn on? No, it didn't. How about this one? Nope, neither of mine are working.
Let me see.
Oh,
Trying to get it sorted.
I'm just chugging all the waters. Is Vaporium gone for anybody else? What do you mean? Are you making a joke, Dr. TMI? So I was about to lose my shit. I was like, say what?
Hey, what, huh? It's been so long I can't even find my lower third. That did not sound right. I take that back.
Oh, man. But Dawn, sometimes I swear I can hear you double clicking that mouse.
8 minutes before you guys can even attack it.
Oh, too late.
Well, we can just keep it in the back. We just keep it in the back until we need it for something done. That's all it is. All it is.
Oh, hey guys, look what I found.
Hey, look what I found! A joke at Dawn's expense. Perfect timing.
I'm not going to do that. I like getting my Eliquid in a timely manner.
Oh, look at that. It did a world tour.
Oh, TJ, look, I ran over your Eliquid again. I'll get right on to packing that next envelope up. I hope I don't run this one over too.
I'm sorry. I read that 3 is 0.
Yep.
-3.
I was wondering when you moved to Montreal, TJ.
I know, right?
All of that is working. I can't get mine working either.
Hi, Thomas Hall. Hello.
I don't know why.
I can't get my third to work either.
Okay, you know what they've done with the lower third? It's exclusive to bloody Firefox.
Really?
Yeah,
With Google being part of Chrome? Seriously?
yeah. I'm reading that everyone's got problems with Chrome because of some type of plugin.
Now Firefox is the only thing that works?
Apparently.
And Firefox runs Hangouts like garbage.
Firefox keeps, when I use it with a live Hangout, it keeps dropping out. I can't keep it running.
And DJ, I just posted the link on my Facebook page, so God knows who's going to turn up.
Oh, we'll see.
Bunch of angry Australians drunk and raging on a Thursday morning.
No, it's actually Thursday afternoon, almost 2 p.m.
Oh man, it's perfect. It's a perfect time to be drunk in Australia then.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they've been drinking for like 5 hours already.
Yeah. It is well after 8 a.m. You're correct, Don.
The only country that has a breakfast beer, a brunch beer, a lunch beer,
That's right.
an afternoon snack beer.
I need some bread for my Sammy. That's true. Yeah, someone should post the link to in Vaporium. You get at least a couple people roll over, check it out, see what's up.
Yeah, there's more people turning up.
You guys all have access to all that. Now I give you all control. Have at it.
Yeah, this is actually fun. Damn, Thomas. Oh, there's a few people that have found the link on my page.
Let's see here. I need a new tab for my subscriptions, my subscribbles. Oh, that's where Dirty was.
Dirty was on the other show.
Yeah, he was on Heavy Show earlier.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Paste.
Figured I'd shoot a little link out there. I didn't know how many people were actually going to show up. Figured
Well, you
two or
never
three.
know, TJ. That's the best part about the interwebs.
And this is true.
There we go.
Dr. TMI.
The doctor found it. The doctor, see, but he's got a doctorate in too much information. It's not a surprise at all that he found the correct information and made it over. No surprise to me at all.
Well, you know.
I just posted it there, Hazy.
Yep. Can't get the lower third to working.
Me either.
Giving up.
Gav's one of my friends, another Australian's on his way over, Gavin.
Oh, I talked to Gavin the other morning with you.
Yeah.
Look, Paul's got a lower third.
I've always had a lower third. Dawn.
Whatever you got to say to feel better about the situation.
Yeah, the rest of us have lower thirds, Paul. We're just decent enough to keep them in our pants.
Exactly.
I've always had tackle.
We're not going to get into that conversation. I don't want to talk about your pan fishing equipment.
Other topics did we want to discuss this fine evening?
It's up in the shack, too.
It's going everywhere now. We're going to send this shit viral. All right.
Post
Game
it
on.
up in the shack.
Game on.
Do I sound like a robot?
You
Not
sound
now.
good.
Depends on the day, Giz. Sometimes you do sound like a robot.
Okay.
Only when you read Green Eggs and Ham.
Oh, that's epic. Hey, Dawn, Hazy's got a question for you.
What's that?
What's the question, Hazy?
He did. He
I can't
says,
see
"Don, I got a
chat,
question,"
so-
then he doesn't bother to ask it. Can someone remind me a question to Don? We're waiting on you, Hazy.
Hazy, we're waiting.
What is
What's
it?
the question, dickhead?
For the love of God, Hazy, you've held up the entire show. We were going places. Hazy.
Don,
I know.
where's your Canadian button, Don?
I know. Where's the CAC button, for fuck's sake? God
No
dang.
shit. You can get a big red one.
It's it's the shape of a maple leaf, so you can't mistake it.
You hit it and Blame Canada comes on for just like 1 second. Blame Canada.
No, you hit it and it goes, sorry.
Let's see. The invoice she sent asks for a zip code. Will that work with the postal code as well? Don, I've got this. Yes, it still works with the postal code. Or postal code.
You got it, Fred?
I'm so tired right now.
Oh, Dimitri, what are you doing, dickhead?
Oh man, Dimitri's here. I like Yunkel turns his headlight on to make sure that he's seeing him right.
Dimitri knows everything.
And let me, just to elaborate and expand on the answer to Hazy, just make sure that the postal code matches the billing code of the card being used. That's all.
Thank you, users too.
Oh no, not crickets.
No, don't do the crickets.
Just what?
That makes everybody more tired, and we want to go to sleep.
Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Bye.
Now that we've got everybody on the panel, and I assume people are showing up in chat now, I think we should wrap this up, guys. It's been a great night.
It's been running far too long.
TJ's updated his vlog. We talked about the FDA and how they're fucking everybody. Then we started talking about how the Australian government. We didn't talk about the EU trying to fuck everybody. The TPD, you guys only have a little bit longer till it's fully in effect. Then 2 mil tanks max, 10 mil bottles max. E-liquid's more expensive than cigarettes.
That's such a shame.
You're talking between $50 and $60 a bottle. If I'm paying, and okay, the new reports say. Well, the new rumors, not reports. I mean, nothing on paper. Rumors say anywhere from 300,000 to 800,000 per SKU per strain. So,
Yep.
360 then at the low end would be 900,000 per flavor. So you better believe it's going to be about $100.
Concentrates are the future.
That's right. Them flavor drops are the futures.
Yeah, beard oil, flavor drops, baking, soap making, candlestick making, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not gonna dwell on that because I have faith that we're gonna come to some kind of compromise, especially with the coalition being formed. So
absolutely,
yeah, I'm not gonna let them keep us down under their thumb in agony and depressed and fucking hiding and running and worried. I'm going to carry on as usual, and we're going to fight. That's all.
Yeah. Very well put.
Where your head's at. You keep it right there.
Being a DIYer, though, I'm looking forward to having concentrates available from more companies. I like concentrates.
I agree.
Right.
You know, it's more cost effective, and I don't mind adding VG to it. It's simple.
Yeah, I agree.
It gives you a lot more control over your e-liquid experience too. I mean, just saying, if you don't like it quite as strong, or you like it with a little more flavor, then it's in your hands. Then you're not being trapped by just what's offered.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Well, and what if the company only makes like an 80-20 blend, and you prefer a 70-30? You can throw in a little PG in there too. I mean, I agree. It's totally however you want to do it.
Gives you a lot more control, and also, I mean, how many times have you thought, well, if I had this liquid from this company and this liquid from this company and a little bit from this one, and I mixed them all together. I just want a touch of their vanilla. I want some of that sinful, like it makes you the boss of what's going on. We're just the catalyst. That's all.
Exactly. I think, and I mean that was my big draw from. Okay, I'll read that. In a second. That was a big draw for DIY for me. It was being in control and knowing exactly what it was. And I'm a cheapskate, Don. That was another big thing. But I mean, being in control and because I'd go and taste an e-liquid, and I was like, if it only had this, it would be a million times.
Right. Well, and how many times has people ordered? Oh, I'm sorry, Don.
I was just going to say, I'm a woman. I'm born cheap. I mean, what do you... I get it. But what I was just going to say is, and then you have to realize from my side, it cuts down on the need for tons and tons and tons of storage space for gallons and gallons of steeping.
And VG, exactly. It simplifies it for your end, too.
Concentrate by the barrel, and you just... 30 mil. 30 mil. 30 mil. Enjoy, you little bastards. You know.
Well, what I was gonna say was like, how many times have like other places you can get some e-liquid from, and say you want a 1, which is, I know nobody makes 1 milligram e-liquid, but I mean that's what I vape. If I vape nicotine, I vape a 1 or a 0. You can't buy 1, but you got concentrates, you can make it all day long.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you have
if
you got concentrates, you can make a 12 or an 18.
Yeah.
Where a lot of, it's just going to be the way to go, especially when they're saying that if you have to offer all those strength levels, you have to pay $1 million per level.
Yes.
Companies are going to have to make concentrates, and then if you guys have nick at home, you can nick it however you please.
Yeah. Exactly.
And,
So I mean, once again, I mean that all gets back to we're fine.
Yeah.
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 And I think I'm gonna start buying starter kits, especially once the market freezes.
Right.
Just buy starter kits and hand them out to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The good starter kits, and there's a couple really good ones out now. What is it, the A1?
AIO.
The AIO, the T18, T22, they're both fantastic. I got a letter from Raven. It says, "Vape on, you sexy man. Go fuck yourself."
Yep, that's right.
Still sticking on the concentrate thing. I'm actually kind of nervous and kind of excited to be going to Vegas next week because I have to assume I'm going to be one of very few with available concentrates there.
Wow.
Right.
I bet you'll be a big hit, though.
Run ragged, Don. You might get run ragged.
Yep.
And
Oh,
we lost her.
She's Optimus. She's going Optimus Prime on us.
Start a revolution.
yeah.
That's right. I heard start a revolution.
Yeah.
That's what
Get
I
your
heard.
torches and pitchforks.
That's right. Don told us to riot, everybody. Woo!
Well, at least you'll be able to show them the future of vaping.
Yeah.
You know, this is going to be it. So
yeah, I think Don's, taking the concentrates down there. It might be, people walking by like, wait a minute, you mean you can buy concentrate too? I can just mix this myself.
seriously,
Is this going to be affected by the FDA regulations?
who do you know that's doing concentrates besides Adore e-liquids and Fluent Vapors? I don't know.
Well, and also, how many people do you think that she's going to reach? How many juice companies that's going to be at the same place, and they're going to be like, holy shit, concentrates,
Yeah.
And maybe they'll be like, yeah, that's the way to go,
Oh, I'm lying. There is one more. Mount Baker Vapor does it too.
Concentrates?
I forgot about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They do, but they're not real good.
No. Well, I mean, all they're doing is putting Flavor West flavors in a bottle, so...
Yeah.
Oops, did I spill the secret about Mount Baker Vapor again?
Was it a secret?
Sorry, Mount Baker Vapor, you shouldn't have left Washington, thank you.
So just think about it, though, in 5 years we're going to look back and we're going to go, Adore e-liquids and Fluent Vapors are the Tesla and Edison of concentrates.
Who's Tesla and who's Edison, though? Because Tesla got fucked. Bad.
They were inventors.
I'm getting more water.
Hey, maybe I can sell enough concentrates at Vegas to get better internet.
Let's hope.
Are you gonna have any graphics like showing people how to do it, or you just maybe mix there on the floor, something like that, Don?
Yeah, bring some VG with you.
Oh, that's not allowed. I wish, but we can't do anything on the floor.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna, being that I'm only one person, and it's down to crunch time. I don't know what I'm gonna have, but I'm gonna have concentrate. That's all I know at this point.
Like, who's gonna be down there with you?
Sending everything 1,000 miles across the.
I didn't make out any of that. Did you guys make that out?
No, it's gone.
Let's see him.
Beam.
Beam?
John, why don't you try
Boost.
Why don't you try jumping in and out once, Don?
She just did that.
Did
It
she?
kicked me out.
Oh. Try and jump in and out. Maybe it'll improve.
No, it's the actual with Google now and Hangouts. It actually has the thing that once you get to a certain level or a certain like band strength, it'll actually kick you out. It'll kill you. It'll kill your connection now.
What if you have too many panels? If you have too many panel guests, or what?
No, it'll kill your connection if you have a shitty connection.
Is that why I couldn't get back in the other night when we were hanging out?
Yeah.
Have a good night, Hazy.
That might be.
I tried for 45 minutes.
Take care, Hazy.
Oh, hell.
As far as Canadians go, he's an alright guy.
Gotta give him that, that's for sure.
Lazy fapper?
I think you're definitely right. He's alright for a Canadian.
And my whisper kitty Dimitri.
Take care.
Too good.
Later, Hazy. Too bad you couldn't come on and join us like the rest of us. Oh, I should talk to you and invite. You need to be added. We need some whispering.
It wasn't a secret, Hazy.
Everybody. Don?
Maybe.
She's there, is she?
I think hello.
Can you hear it?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
I'm not presenting to everyone. Why am I presenting? I want to tell everybody that I hope I make enough money in Vegas to get new internet.
Yay! Buy the company.
Yay. We need to start like a collection, like pass around like an offering plate or something to get Don some internet.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, GoFundMe.
We'll get Don an internet Patreon page. Everybody can donate $1 once a month to keep Don an internet.
No, I'll get there eventually.
You need a new router.
Hey,
yeah, aren't you stealing from somebody, Don?
Well, it's not technically. No.
Oh shit! Look who's here.
See there?
Captain
The Whisper King.
Oh yeah.
Does his shirt say I God?
V God.
V God.
Oh,
it just says go, really. It says go.
Dimitri just loves that body spray.
You can turn on my camera, Gizzy. It doesn't work. First of all, the camera don't work.
It was worth a try.
It doesn't work. It shows an all-white screen, and no, it's not VG. I clean the lens. The camera doesn't work, but if you turn on my camera, I will get booted out of the room if you leave it on. It'll just
I thought for sure you were sitting there in your bra.
No bra, no nothing. I'm good.
Damn.
I mean,
Commando.
That's right.
you guys don't wear pants?
Nope.
Command wall. Leg up on the chair. Right next to
Exactly. I would question the integrity of any female on a panel of all these fine prime cuts of beef to not sit naked. Come on. I mean.
Now we know why you don't turn your camera on.
I'm busy double clicking the mouse.
You know, I know. I was going to say earlier. I'm not sure how we should feel after she said that, and then earlier she was saying that she's had trouble finding her lower third forever.
Because it's been so long, I can't find my lower third.
Oh man!
I don't even know how to turn on my lower third anymore.
Use it or lose it.
Yeah,
It's like a foreign language.
I was told to look for a man in a boat. Is there any truth to this, Dawn from Midori Liquid? Is there
What were you told?
I was told to look for a man in a boat. Is there any truth to this, Dawn? From Midori Liquid?
More like a bean in a bean pod.
That's right.
Oh, how I miss being on live shows.
Oh, that's outstanding.
Hey kids, it's ST.
Hey kids, is ST Vapes here? ST Vapes probably working. He's probably working.
What the hell?
Okay, got to hang out to jump on. See you in a bit.
Alright.
Later, Dimitri.
He found something more important to do.
Something more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go flick his own bean.
He is. He
Yeah,
heard look for a man in a boat, and he's off to find it.
You want to go get a telescope?
He's going to buy a canoe. He's going to buy a canoe, at least a kayak. Maybe not a canoe, but at least a kayak.
Yeah, I know. Guys, I've been looking out this window for hours, and I can't find the man in the boat. What were we talking about?
I saw a real big boat.
Yeah.
Matri, here's your tweezers if you need them. I found them.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got some VG around too, so.
Don't worry, Dimitri. I'm sure your youthful enthusiasm makes up for your lack of finding skills.
Or prowess.
Or prowess. That's exactly right. Oh, that would be a great name for a flavor. Man in a boat.
Man in a boat. Could be a salty.
Oh,
never mind. Never mind.
Salty crab.
Well, you know what, Yeti? The flavor description on that one's just gonna say well marinated.
Oh,
That's not sweat. That's marinade, baby. You guys are disgusting.
How dare you think dirty? You've never heard of
I'm about
marinating
ready to
your
wind this one down, guys. We've been at it for a good, probably hour and 20 minutes or so.
Already?
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting to go this long, to be honest.
I didn't expect you to either, but you surprised me.
You know,
That's what all the ladies tell
from time to time.
That's what all the ladies tell him.
And that's how the little guy got here.
TJ,
I love you, TJ.
TJ, you just got owned, bitch. You just got owned.
Of course, I would get burned on my first live stream. Go figure.
Wasn't this about vaping at some time?
It was.
It went off in that direction of Friday show, you know.
Don, you know how these things go.
These shows are always like this when Don's on them.
You guys want to introduce yourselves? Start over from my far left. Looks like I've got Dory Liquids over there. Anything you want to plug?
He wants to plug something.
He's got all sorts
You
of
can
stuff.
plug yourself if you want. It's up to you.
I'd like to say you can fuck Mary. No,
She went
my answer is no. Whatever the question was, my answer is no.
Well,
okay then. In that case,
I don't know. I can only hear every 18th word, so.
Fair enough. In that case, I was going to skip over to the man who made this all possible, but he seems to be away. So we'll jump right over to Gizzard Stew. Anything you want to plug?
Do I want to plug something? Sure. I'll plug Hazy Custard. Sure. You've been plugged.
Oh, the man in the canoe got plugged.
yeah, he did.
A door hole.
Yeah, he did.
The man in the canoe found the hole. Oh, man.
Then our lovely brother from down under over there in his Joey pouch. Anything you want to plug there?
Yeah, I just have to plug one thing. Peachy Cola.
Colada.
Hashtag
Peachy Colada.
Yeah.
Pinche colada.
Yeah.
And what about yourself there, Uncle?
I've got nothing.
I'd say that's surprising, but I'd be lying.
I have something upcoming. I'm not to speak of it as of yet.
Fair enough.
Oh, are you starting a juice company too?
No, not juice.
Perfect timing.
I'm not dealing with that monster.
Perfect timing, you uncle.
He's selling
Yeah, but what I have is
He's selling headlamps.
what I have is not.
He's
touched
selling
by the
headlamps.
FDA.
He's getting out of the vape game.
Ah, how about them
He's
batteries?
selling headlamps.
18650.
Oddly enough, my headlamp has a 510 connection on it, and it's variable voltage. This is fantastic.
Hell yeah! Is it a 200-watt headlamp?
That's right. That's right. What's this TC button on my headlamp? I don't know, but it vapes like a dream.
It's shit for light production, though.
Yeah. There's like 0 lumens off this fucker.
Fresh, anything you want to plug?
Indeed.
7 billion candle.
That's right. Adore Eliquid for the moment, and pretty soon adore flavor drops, adore beard products, adore what else?
Soap odor.
Soap stuff. Fluent
Candle
Vapors.
wax.
Candle wax. Fluent Vapors. Soon to be Fluent flavor drops. Fluent beard products. Fluent soaps.
Personal lube.
Yeah, you can
Man in a boat gel.
both sites. You can use the coupon code Adult Lube. That's right, Thomas Hall. Both sites you can use the coupon code Fresh03 and get
Man in a boat
gel. Adore Liquid, you get a 10% off the entire cart. If you use Fresh03 over on Fluent Vapors after you buy Addie's yogurt, or with Addie's yogurt in the cart, you get 35% off the rest of your purchase. Make sure to check out Hit That Juice. Check out Mike Vape's juice line. It's all tasty stuff. MV10, you can use that coupon code MV10 to get 10% off. But Addie's yogurt, we're still giving all the money. We're still giving all that money to not blowing smoke, which is where the money needs to go right now. Give them your money. Give them your money, everybody. Petitions too late. It's not too late for phone calls. Call about HB 2058.
Yeah.
HB 20.
Sorry, Fresh. If there's a convention anywhere near you, you better go while you can because they're about to be history.
Yep, they are.
They will be gone.
Vegas might very well be the end.
Yep. So enjoy it while you can, folks.
Yep, HB 2058. Check it out, everybody. Give your representative a call. Tell them that you would like HB 2058 to go through. And then give your money to Not Blowing Smoke, CASA, the American Vape Association, SFATA, any of them. Any of them. The coalition, if they're a member of the coalition, you give them your money. Vote. Voting, I don't know. This is going to go through before the term. We knew that was going to happen. I'm not sure how much effect voting is going to have, because it's already a Republican-controlled House, and it went through anyway.
Oh, fuck them.
So, that's right. Fuck them all. Vote them all out, everybody.
There you go.
Vote for somebody new. There's my voting advice for you.
And vote them out.
Vote somebody out this time. Don't vote for your familiar guy. Vote them all out.
Don't vote for the supporters.
Hang on a sec, Gav. Billion Lives does not actually get screened in the US until later this year. It's around July, from what I know.
Yep, they're going through their release process. We're waiting on Paul's people to get us a pirated copy. Maybe we'll have a viewing night. We got Double Dawns.
Double Dawns. It's a rarity, folks.
Double down on Dawn.
Double down, Dawn.
I heard that.
2 men in 2 boats.
This thing's just doing it. It's doing it all on its own. Just keeps refreshing and kicking me out and back in.
At least she's only having trouble finding her lower 6th now, though she's doing way better. Way better than not being able to figure out the lower 3rd.
I think on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it on this one. I want to thank all of you for stopping by. I do appreciate it, especially for this just being an impromptu type thing here. Hopefully next time I get a little more output on that now that I know what the hell I'm doing. This was kind of a guest work at it for a live stream here.
You got it, buddy.
It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve.
Yeah. Most definitely. In this case, everything that everyone has said tonight, spot on. Appreciate all of the input. Anything that helps me move forward and other people like myself is always a great thing. Or people who are in that situation where I was, where I was sitting there killing myself one cigarette at a time.
Yep.
And really wasn't planning on going anywhere with that. So now that I'm on that right track now, it's great, and anytime I can try to help somebody move away from it, or at least give them the same info that I got in order to move into that right area. So it'll be it's very much appreciated to make it where we're able to continue to push this, even through this terrible, terrible situation that's going on with this deeming reg. But as long as we all follow CASA, Not Blowing Smoke, SFATA, all of them, pay attention to what they do have to say, we'll be able to work together and get something done in a positive manner. On that note, there are a couple things I do want to plug. For one, since we do have John in the house, first and foremost, Door Eliquid. Go check them out. Phenomenal juices. The other thing we do want to plug here, as Fresh did put out here, get out there and support Fluent Vapors, especially that Addie's yogurt. That is still going over to Not Blowing Smoke, so that's all going to be worth it. That will help put money towards that big coalition, help them work on those litigations. but most definitely follow what they have to say. In this case, Giz, do you want to take us out on this?
Sure. Thanks for coming, everybody. And remember, get off your butts and vape. Bye.
Bye.